EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Los Angeles Rams. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Able to get up here to the 26. A gain of 6 there on first.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Here's Gurley, and the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Now on second down, this is good. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Okay, look at this. The punting will be found on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They are going for it. Goff. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on 4th down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on 4th down here early in the game.
On second down, there's Goff. Underneath to Davis. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 7 yards on the play. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it. It really gets them amped up as they go forward.
That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
How about the fellas with the stars on the side of their helmets rising up on defense? We always hear about the Cowboys' rushing offense. Their rush defense is pretty good as well, I think, because they're so cohesive. Defensive line linebackers really work well together.
They got it. It's Woods. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11. Goff in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Now Goff. Dancing to his left. The ball comes out, and this one's going to go out of bounds, so no recovery, but on 4th down, a change of possession anyway. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. To throw on 2nd down is Goff. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Okay, I'm not so great at math, but I just looked over at our statistician, Marvin, and he signaled to me 5 for 5 to get things started here on this opening drive. Where I come from, that's pretty good.
That is pretty good. Now, what do you do defensively to adjust?
Well, this is where you've got to make a decision as a defensive coordinator.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Todd Gurley, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Rams take it right down and score on the opening drive. Zerline connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Zerline out now to kick this one away.
Gotta go.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25 line. Now the first carry for Ezekiel. And he'll get this one up to the 26. On the stop was Aaron Donald.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here.
Oh, cut that fan off.
The main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Thank you.
He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Wide open.
Things as they want a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. And he's going to go
wide open again.
Dante Fowler in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. They go play action here on 1st down.
Oh, I'm stuck.
He's got him in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Tyler Higbee, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams add on to their lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And it's now 14-0.
Easy, bro.
Zerline out and to kick this one away. On the return is Jordan Lewis. Shifts past him at the 45. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Cowboys. In for the score. And the Cowboys have cut it to within a score.
First time I ever ran something back with Jordan Lewis. He's so trash.
Try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get him in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over. This game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Here's Goff now on 2nd down. Dumps it off to Gurley.
Oh, come on, bro.
And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 49 yards. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to get taken down. Goff is sacked. DeMarcus Lawrence able to drop him for a loss of 4. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Goff turns and gives to Gurley. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Tyrone Crawford in on the tackle.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Heath. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. Looking for Woods that time. Well, the upcoming Super Bowl, so many storylines, but one that obviously grabs you. Sean McVay just turned 33 January 24th. Youngest coach ever to take a team to the Super Bowl. Double that age for Bill Belichick, who's 66. And Charles, that's the largest gap between coaches in Super Bowl history.
Yeah, and when you think about it, obviously the age comes into play. But to me, it's more the experience. The number of times that the Patriots have gone to the Super Bowl with Belichick leading them versus Sean McVay's first time in the Super Bowl leading the Rams. Will that game experience come into play at all? But I do like this about Sean McVay. Raised in the game, raised up through the NFL system, no matter how young he might be. Remember, his grandfather was a head coach and a GM in the league.
I see.
He gets it. He understands. I highly expect the moment to be just fine for him and not too big.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And he'll have his man, that's Cooper. And he'll get this one right just shy of the 45-yard line.
Just stay patient, man, that's all it is.
33 yards on the 3rd down.
Gotta stay patient. Getting rushed out the pocket here.
Danger up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. A 1st down carry by Elliott.
Gotta stay patient, man.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 34 yards there and a 1st down.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, They come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw that on that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen,
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Gotta stay patient.
Amari Cooper, a 22-yard touchdown ground. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Point after, right down the middle. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Rams now coming out on the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 1:59 to go in the first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. Oh, now he blows him over.
Defense.
Tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
The Rams on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They can use a conversion. This is 3rd and 9. Out of the gun. Goff. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
I ain't catching that.
And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on 4th down conversions. And here we go again. They're going to go for it. It's gone.
Oh, I'm all over that.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll pitch it out to Elliott. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a game. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. Prescott now. He sets to fire deep. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Akeem Talib. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Why did he loft that?
They'll try and start the drive. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. And now a timeout defensively after that 1st down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. defensively. After the second down play, they burned the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. And they'll indeed take a knee. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go.
Man.
Plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. On second down, down he goes, but he takes it.
You can block, Coop.
That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
It looks way too easy right now. 2 carries, 2 straight first down runs. The eyes are carrying the legs to the proper hole, but they're being created by an offensive line that has the leverage game going for them right now. Lower than the defensive front, creating space, and he's finding it in a big way. Gotta love what they're doing on offense right now.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Prescott looks to throw on first. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mark Barron. Cooper was the target there. Well, partner, after the conference championship games, there was a lot of talk.
I got to take that play out of my playbook, man.
So.
Everybody know what I be doing.
Needs to be changed in the NFL overtime situation?
I don't think so. And you got to remember, I'm an old crone, all right? So here's the deal on it. The NFL jumped into popularity with an overtime game. The Baltimore Colts being the New York Giants. Back in, what was it, 1959, 58, 59?
Defense.
That's when the NFL really came into prominence. And it was sudden death. Alan Amici. The Colts got the ball. They scored. No one talked about anything but, boy, what an exciting game. As time went on, people started talking about fairness. So the overtime rule finally got changed. If you score first with a touchdown, the game's over. Otherwise, you keep playing. I think that's pretty cool. And in our 2 championship games this year, we had overtime in both. Tom Brady and the Patriots won the toss, went downfield, scored a touchdown, ball game. Drew Brees and the Saints won the coin toss, threw an interception. The Rams kicked the field goal and won. Defense still exists if you care to play it.
But not before picking up the first. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. On first down, it's Gurley. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Oh, good move. Good move.
Down into Dallas territory inside the Cowboy 15. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a first down.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15
as they come up on 1st and 10. C.J. Anderson in the game. He gets it here. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. C.J. Anderson, 14 yards. And the Rams have broken our tie as they take the lead. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14.
Zerline out now to kick this one away.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate?
Come on, man. We need a score right here.
Train back on track.
Well, this is
I don't have no offense going on, bro.
How's the head coach handling it? The offense.
Need a new scheme.
Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun. All right,
throw it out the
There
window.
we go.
Let's get back on track here, and sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on
Bro,
that
why you
leadership.
spinning
He's
out of
able to
bounds,
get this to the
dude?
40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a first down. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Second down, Prescott. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Flushed out right. And this is caught. It's Cooper. Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 21. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But, you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. They run it again with Anderson. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation. Take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. On the handoff, it's good. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Give him 2 on that run, and they're still left looking at a 3rd and about 9 to go. Back now in Arlington. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. The
The Rams on third down. They've had their troubles, just one for six.
This is third and 9. They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to fourth down. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And all the way down to the 41-yard line. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on fourth. Fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked in the distance you need. And that's exactly what they got done.
Yet another carry here tonight for Gurley. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through three quarters, no reason to lighten up now. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Again, it's Davis.
Oh, come on, bro.
20 before he's brought down.
That blocking ain't that good now.
Yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
Again, no, he lost the football. And will they call it a touchback? No, it's out at the 1-yard line. They were inches there from blowing a golden scoring opportunity. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on first and goal. They'll run forward with Anderson. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
And that loss of yards there is not just on him. It's on the guys blocking for him. I mean, they're supposed to create some type of space or at least get a steal.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. As his guys are in for 6. And the Rams have broken our tie as they take the lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Zerline out now to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. A gain of 3, second down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Prescott to throw this time. They can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Prescott from the gun.
Man, get out of here. Oh, my goodness. Bro.
One score down. Here we go.
They're going to go for it here on fourth down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Man, they straight cheated me on that one.
Decision to go for it there. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position.
On the pickup there, it'll be 2nd and 8.
Time to break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Back to the ground. This time it's Anderson. Oh, no, lost the football. And the Cowboys have recovered. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Spins away. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll run right through it. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. It's a big play for the Cowboys on third. 57 yards.
A looming decision to make on the conversion down 7.
First things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. Now Elliott. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Ezekiel Elliott taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football.
Hey, that was straight inbound, bro.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
We'll see if they can do just that. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle.
And they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
Well, that sets up a big third down. Now the decision has to be, do you run it here and play for OT, Or do you go ahead and press it downfield?
On third down, Davis. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Here's Johnny Hecker now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Now Austin. And a little spin cycle. Room to run now. So dangerous with the football in his hands. Call that a return of 38. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. Prescott. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is caught inside the 5. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
This game has the feel of, what, a turkey bowl, a Thanksgiving day. You know, when we get together this year, when the Davises and the Gardens get together, that's what our playbook's going to look like they're drawing them up in the dirt, and so far it's working for both of them.
So this is certainly a tough test here in the early career of the rookie kicker. His first attempt here.
No!
His fourth win. And this one is no good. He missed it. And a costly one there as this game remains tied.
Yeah, get out of here. I should have went for
Not only
it.
does the fumble recovery not turn into 6, it doesn't even turn into 3.
And they let him off the hook right there. You have to be able to capitalize on sudden change situations. So to go 3 plays and then miss a field goal, that's a huge disappointment.
Following the fumble recovery, Goff. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Man.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Rams getting set to go now. They're set for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team. And that first drive can dictate the whole thing, because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. Goff now 13 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Bro, how my dude fall? Come on, bro.
I think from our experience together, we have learned
He
that
tripped
most
on his own
shoestring.
shoestring.
If I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Here comes a 20th carry for Gurley. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Tighten up, defense.
Well,
Tighten
last
up.
run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick. He's
Oh,
been
he's
decisive,
clocking me.
and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Now they'll pitch it back to Gurley. And he's going to fight
He's
his way
clocking me
here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. They've had some success here in overtime on this opening drive running the football. Right back to that way.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you. And until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there and available to them.
It's 3rd and 4. Big play here trying to keep this opening drive of overtime alive. They give it to Anderson. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Call it a 4-yard pickup, but it leaves them a few inches short here on 4th down.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it. How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that first down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. So a big move here, playing to win in overtime. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Goff going to keep it himself. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. So the D-line got the push there against the O-line to stop that quarterback sneak.
A really high percentage call on offense. I think it's the right call. But as you noted, if they didn't get the push, you can't get in there. There's no place for him to go. And that's why the whole play got stuffed.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. He finds an opening past the 40. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard
30 yards back.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
And what can Prescott do in the OT? He's going to let this go deep. Back over the middle. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. A 2nd down throw for Prescott. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. Now a second timeout called by the defense. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here in OT. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. From the shot, it's Prescott. To the left side. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4.
Get out of bounds.
I know there may be temptation to go for it here in overtime, but you have to punt the football.
I like how emphatic you are about it because I know the tendency is, as a player, let's go get this thing. You're actually telling your coach, come on, coach, we can get it. We have that play call. And the head coach has to remember, that play call likely isn't there. Punt the ball away. Punt it away. Be smart.
Trust your defense.
Trust them.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal.
Bro,
offense doesn't have
that's crazy. My man keep falling.
If anything, they may have gained more confidence. okay, they stopped us once.
Oh,
That's
my
all right.
goodness.
Let's keep moving it, make them do it again. Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
On second down, here's Gall. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. The offense on third down tonight, just a 20% success rate at 2 of 10. They're looking at third and a few inches. They'll run it. Here's Anderson. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
Each team has its own terminology. Some people call it jumbo, some call it monster, some call it king. But it doesn't really matter. They brought in the big lumber to pick up that first down.
Yeah, you think about goal line defense with the goal line offense that time getting it done. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
And we're going to get whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the extra session. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
They go down the again.
They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one 28 yards on the ground.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. They didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. And now with the play clock winding down, Jason Garrett opts to take a timeout. It'll be their 2nd and final timeout, remember, here in overtime. We'll be back. He's to the 10 and finally taken down at the 4-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Really good, skillful, tough running throughout this contest. Picked up first down after first down. He's got to have a nickname, doesn't he? How about the human first down machine? I think that fits.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Smith trying to run for it. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. And that carry probably not so much for yardage, just to get the spot that you want to kick the field goal.
And any yardage you gain there is really kind of gravy, and this just becomes what my old coach used to say. get into position to be in position. And that's what they want, the right spots for their kicker to line up the field goal.
They'll try to run it. And he'll get it again. Touchdown, Cowboys. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air.
Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction of the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the Los Angeles Rams. The kickoff as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. In there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. A play fake to Gurley. Now gone. And it's knocked away.
Oh, man, come on, bro.
Was the intended receiver that time. And it's third down.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Near the 35, right at the 34 here. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for fourth. They are going for it. Gone. Man, open, it's caught. He's got it. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. They run. It's Gurley. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's Goff now on second down. Looking to start for runs, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. And the defense could not have really much better script than that first drive, pick 6.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Goff will lead the Rams up here first and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Tackle made there by Chidobe Awuzie.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Now on second down, this is Gurley. Oh, now he pulls him over. Only a couple there, so he'll be brought down about the 28.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Throwing on third. Gone. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 19 and picking up the first. On first down, it's gone.
And this is why trying to
under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Dayton Jones getting in there from his defensive tackle spot to snow him under for a loss of 4. To throw on second down is for Davis. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that's going to make it third down and 10. To throw is gone.
No! Bro!
Get this all the way down inside the 35. It's the first time that they looked his way tonight, and he comes up with a first down.
Oh, my goodness.
For any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And he'll be brought down.
Man, that's supposed to be a pick.
It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll make this a 2nd down. Well, this is how you shape the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Now a carry. It's C.J. Anderson. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown.
Horrible.
C.J. Anderson, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Rams have tied the game with the extra point to come. Zerline connects on the extra point, and they take the lead here at 7-6. Zerline out now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. Oh, spinning away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. And he was yardage here at the 31-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, as it is Cowboy football to begin quarter number 2. They do, however, have a tough 3rd and long coming up. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up that 3rd and long. This time he'll look to throw. And it is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Oh, big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. He goes full extension, and he's got it. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. A 1st down carry by Allen. And he's going to be met at the line.
Man, ain't no way they covered off these blocks there.
No gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
As usual, mark of a good run defense.
Oh, Lord. They coming off them blocks. Man.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. He's going to go deep for Beasley. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And his throw is Keeps the lead. The veteran Pro Bowler there to get a hand in.
Hey, bro, I'm bad, man. I'm sorry. I missed it. I pressed the wrong one.
Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Now back to the ground with Elliott. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Just a 5-yard pickup, but it leads to 4th down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Here's Gurley. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers of reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett.
What pass to get off?
Down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Man.
First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
Good zip, man.
Goff now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's 1st down. A shotgun snap for Goff. Underneath to Davis. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and it'll make it a 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh, man.
Wave goodbye. Touchdown,
shoot.
Todd Gurley, 54 yards. And the Rams are in for 6. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's out past the 20 to the 22-yard line. 1:59 to go in the first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout. This time, the extra point up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. tackle. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
The first down carry for Davis. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Now it's gone. And that one got tipped. Got to throw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Gone. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. Got to be careful here. They need to move quickly, but it's also 4th. They're going to go for it. It's gone. It's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field.
Oh, snap.
The 30 and down to the 20.
Girl, they killing me, man.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be enough. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Nineteen seconds showing to play in the half as they come up here first and 10. There jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. Second and 10 from the 33-yard line. Deep left side. This is caught inside the 15. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with two ticks left here in the half, it's the field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick is right there. It's good. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Zerline out and out to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
A second down throw for Prescott. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
I'm going to beat Marquise over the top. Same play.
Pick up there at 22.
His safety keep dropping, bro.
A first down throw for Prescott. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
Come on! Bro, the play wide open.
Anytime a defense can sit back.
Oh my God, dude!
The congestion in the middle of the field makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. On second down, Elliott.
Go Zeke.
And an alley to run. Try. 34 yards there at a first down.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set, fifth defensive back on the field. And they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. From the red zone now, Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Cooper from 13 yards out, and the Cowboys will add on to their lead. And they use that height on the outside to get the score.
We've seen the evolution of the wide receivers. They've gotten taller and taller, but they've retained their quickness and their speed. It's a lethal combination.
Always good to have wide receivers with height. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now stands at 13. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Rams. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams sprint to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. From the gun, here's Goff. They'll find everything complete. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and put the down marker back to 1.
Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle. Now gone. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
All right, Brandon. Normally when you hear about guys making 2 interceptions in the game, you're thinking must be a free safety, maybe a corner. How about getting 2 picks out of one of your linebackers? Again, he's just in the right place at the right time. And that's another great play to come away with the football.
To the 35. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Prescott looks to throw on first. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And a flag comes out.
My fault.
Well, let's see who this is on. Clearly was wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
So now it's third and long. Because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call. Prescott to throw. He's going to go deep for Beasley. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. To the air again, Prescott.
Catch the ball, bro.
Incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. But with that incompletion, let's look back, Charles, to the NFC title game. We had 2 excellent conference championship games, but on the NFC side, the Rams winning in overtime thanks to Greg Zuerlein. He had 2 huge kicks, but that was really overshadowed because afterwards, obviously, everyone talking about the no call.
Yeah.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Jeff Heath. And his guys are going to get the...
Come on, we got a score right here.
47-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10.
Capitalize on this mistake.
To 47. Given 3 on 1st down, it'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Now he's going to throw deep. Back over. It's caught inside the 25. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. A big gain of 38 there on 3rd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. Open space inside the 10.